Before the game started, we had a disappointing loss at Bentley on Saturday night. And before the game started, the captains challenged the team to prepare for this game mentally and prepare for the game physically. And I challenged them just to be excited to play the game. It's a great opportunity. A lot of people were asking, why are you playing this game down the stretch in February, a midweek game? Because it was the next game on the schedule. And it was, I said, so be excited. Would you rather practice today or you want to go out and play the Friars? And to their credit, they played very well. I mean, that's an excellent team in there. I'm not going to, they had 60 shots on net. Our goaltender played very well. I thought we did a great job in the defensive zone of eliminating second chances. We're able to clear a lot of pucks. So we gave up a lot of shots, but we did a good job of clearing second chances. And if we did not clear one, Matt was there to make the save. But we were also very opportunistic. Billy played very structured defense in the third period and got a turnover and buried it for us. And Pat Kirtland got a turnover and buried it. So we're excited. I think I was told that that's the first time a Connecticut team's beat a top 10 team. And we're certainly very excited about that.
Coach, playing this game so late in the season, you have 3 big weekends coming up. How much momentum does this give you? Obviously, everyone's going to talk about Hockey East, but how much does this help you guys with these 6 games that are left?
Tim, that's a great question. I think, certainly our guys now believe we can play with anybody. That's a top 10 team, that we can play with anybody in the country. That being said, it doesn't do anything to help us beat Holy Cross. It just proves, we have to come out and have that same type of intensity. We got to be mentally ready. We got to be physically ready. We got to be together as a club if that's going to parlay into Holy Cross. So we have the 24-hour rule where we'll enjoy this for 24 hours, and then we're going to flip tomorrow afternoon in practice and get solely focused on Holy Cross, because that's a real good club. Paul has them playing well. They beat Sacred Heart 6-1 their last game. We've got to be ready to play that game. They beat BC as well, so they're a pretty good team themselves.
How important was it for you guys, for Tyson to tie that before you guys went into the break, so you guys didn't have to sit on a deficit for 15 minutes, think about it, and maybe let a little doubt linger in? Instead, you grab some momentum right before the period and you go in knowing, hey, we can play, we're right in this game.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great observation. I think that was huge, because instead of going into that locker room 1-0, we're 1-1, and no matter what you say, even if you're playing well, if you're down 1-0, there's still that feeling like we got to get back in this game. But we were, Tice did a great job. He scored a very similar goal against UMass. It was almost a carbon copy of the play he scored against UMass, where we won it back and he beat his center to the net and chipped in a rebound. So it was a very big goal for us.
What was the surge like when you got the second one from Kirtland?
Well, it was great. It was early in the period, and we did a nice job on the turnover. And the thing I liked about that was we were changing lines. So Pat Kirtland not only was alert on the change, he went right to where the puck was going to be and scored the goal. It's something that we talk about all the time. Just don't jump on the ice and then assess the play. He was assessing the play from the bench and jumped on and saw an opportunity and took advantage of it.
You mentioned that you guys cleared a lot of second chance opportunities. You also had 19 block shots. That's something you guys do a lot of, but was that something you really stress a lot, even more so coming into today, blocking shots, getting sticks in passing lanes, just to kind of break up the offensive flow for Providence? Is that something you needed tonight?
You want to answer that, Bill?
No. No, I think we realize it's an important part of the game. We talk about having a faceless opponent, and blocking shots is part of the game, and that's good teams do that, and good teams win games because of it. So I don't think it was something that we went in with an emphasis on. That's every game.
Well, go ahead. Sorry.
On your goal, did you see Maurerman coming in to try to cut off the angle, or what were you? You went back in, but driving the net. But can you just kind of walk us through, what you saw going in?
Yeah, I had some space to make a move, and I kind of had a similar play at the beginning of the game off the other side, and didn't quite make it. But I just kind of saw that I had some space to make a move, and was able to sneak it in.
Matt, thoughts on the way the defense played in front of you? I mean, 60 shots is a lot, but like Coach said, you guys did a great job of avoiding those second chances.
Yeah, there's a lot of huge blocks. I know Poe had a couple high percentage shots from them that he had blocked, and and like one of the guys said in the locker room, he was on the puck right after he blocked it. It wasn't a block and then their possession. So like all the guys, it was just a good effort. Like